Welcome to the internet's Wild West, where fame is fleeting and influence is, well, often bought and paid for. Tonight, we're diving into the murky world of online personalities and exposing a truth more manufactured than their perfectly filtered selfies. Our subject, the curious case of Kirawontmiss, a Twitter personality shrouded in controversy. Kirawontmiss boasts an impressive following, amassing likes and retweets with the efficiency of a well-oiled, hashtag-loving machine. But what if this digital empire is built on a foundation of fabricated fame? What if the engagement is as genuine as a politician's election promise? Buckle up, because things are about to get shady. This isn't just about one Twitter user. This is about the larger implications of digital deceit and the erosion of trust in online communities. This is about separating the real influencers from the manufactured manipulators, the genuine voices from the echo chambers of bots. Let's talk bots, baby. These digital minions work tirelessly behind the scenes, liking, following, and retweeting on command. They're the silent partners in the online popularity game, and they're more prevalent than you might think. But are they propping up Kirawontmiss's digital empire? Some eagle-eyed users seem to think so. They point to suspicious spikes in Kirawontmiss's engagement, with likes and retweets flooding in at unlikely hours. These digital detectives also highlight a curious lack of diversity in the accounts interacting with Kirawontmiss's content. We're talking accounts with generic usernames, stock photos for profile pictures, and the online presence of a cardboard cutout. Coincidence? Perhaps. But when you combine these red flags with the sheer volume of questionable activity, it paints a picture that even the most optimistic observer would find hard to ignore. Why the charade, you ask? Why go through the trouble of manufacturing an online persona? Well, in the online world, fame, even if artificially inflated, is its own currency. It's a currency that can be exchanged for sponsorships, brand deals, and lucrative collaborations. Suddenly, those bot-boosted followers and manufactured likes don't seem so harmless, do they? They become tools in a calculated scheme to deceive brands and monetize a fabricated following. It's a digital con game, and we're all potential marks. This isn't just about ethics, it's about economics. When influencers inflate their engagement metrics, they're essentially stealing advertising dollars from legitimate creators who are building their platforms authentically. It's a digital Wild West, and the sheriff seems to be on a very long coffee break. Let's talk about engagement, that holy grail of online influence. It's not just about the numbers, it's about creating the illusion of a thriving community, a dedicated fan base hanging on to every word. And guess what? That can be fake too. Enter the world of fake engagement groups, digital echo chambers where users band together to artificially inflate each other's metrics. They like, comment, and share each other's content with the enthusiasm of a pack of wolves chasing a digital tumbleweed. These groups operate under a veil of secrecy, a clandestine network of digital deception, and while it's difficult to prove definitively that Kirawontmiss is a member of such a group, the evidence, once again, speaks volumes. The repetitive comments, the suspiciously similar accounts engaging with their content, it's a pattern that's hard to ignore. Section 5, a pattern of deception. This isn't just a case of a few inflated numbers or a handful of suspicious tweets. This is about a pattern of behavior that suggests a deliberate attempt to mislead and deceive. Remember those sponsored posts we talked about? Well, take a closer look. Many of the brands Kirawontmiss has promoted have mysteriously vanished from the internet, their websites as empty as their promises. Coincidence? Or a deliberate attempt to obscure the paper trail of their fabricated influence? The plot thickens. And as we delve deeper into the digital rabbit hole, we uncover even more disturbing allegations. Section 6, the ghosts of tweets past. Now let's talk about the elephant in the digital room, the alleged deleted tweets. Whispers of offensive, inappropriate, and downright disturbing content have plagued Kirawontmiss for months. Screenshots, like digital ghosts, circulate online, capturing what many claim were once public pronouncements from the account. Kirawontmiss predictably denies these allegations, claiming the screenshots are fabricated, the work of jealous rivals seeking to tarnish their carefully constructed online persona. But the internet, as they say, never forgets. And while these alleged tweets may be gone, their impact lingers, casting a long shadow over Kirawontmiss's already questionable online empire. Section 7. The unseen victims. The real tragedy in all of this, the unseen victims, the genuine creators, the authentic voices drowned out by the cacophony of manufactured fame. While Kirawontmiss and their ilk are raking in sponsorship deals based on inflated numbers, countless creators are struggling to make their voices heard, their talents overshadowed by the smoke and mirrors of digital deception. This isn't just a harmless game, it's a rigged system that rewards manipulation and undermines the very foundation of online communities. Section 8. Digital deception, a wider problem. The case of Kirawontmiss is not an isolated incident, it's a symptom of a larger disease plaguing the digital landscape. From fake news to deepfakes, from astroturfing to bot manipulation, we are living in an era where reality itself is constantly being questioned. The lines between truth and fiction are becoming increasingly blurred, and it's becoming harder than ever to separate the genuine from the manufactured. This erosion of trust has far-reaching consequences. It undermines our ability to engage in meaningful conversations, to hold individuals and institutions accountable, and to make informed decisions in an increasingly complex world. Section 9. The call for transparency and accountability. So, what can be done? How do we navigate this digital Wild West, this online landscape where deception is rampant and accountability seems optional? It starts with demanding transparency, both from the platforms that host these influencers and the influencers themselves. Social media platforms need to step up their game, implement stricter measures to detect and combat bot activity, and hold users accountable for engaging in deceptive practices. And influencers, they need to realize that authenticity matters, that building a genuine following takes time, effort, and a commitment to honesty. The jig is up. The era of digital deception is coming to an end, and the sooner we all embrace a future built on transparency and authenticity, the better.